Hey Cancer, and welcome to your weekend tarot love reading. In Cancer, of course, you're going to show up in your own reading. I'll show you the first card here. What am I seeing here, Cancer? Right now, you're feeling yourself as the Queen of Cups. So you're really learning to value yourself. And what I see you're learning is that there's not a lot of growth on this island that you're on right now. And you're kind of really focusing on more of your galactic self too. I think you're learning that we all are galactic beings. But what I'm seeing here is that you're almost trying to escape your human experience here by going galactic. You're almost trying to transcend your human experience here by going galactic. What I really recommend for you, Cancer, if this holds true for you, is learn how to flow between your galactic self and your human experience. You need to find a balance in that. If you're not learning how to flow between those two perspectives of who you are, I do have a galactic meditation on my Etsy shop that can really help you flow in those two energies. If you're really wanting to learn how to flow within those two energies, then check out my galactic meditation on my Etsy shop. I strongly encourage you to actually get that galactic meditation for yourself, because it will really help you learn how to flow between your galactic self and your human experience here. With that being said, Cancer, I'm just going to draw the rest of the cards out for you. And I'm also seeing some more things as I'm looking at the next cards here. But I'm going to draw all your cards for you, Cancer. So I'm feeling that you're looking for more answers than just a couple cards. Interesting. One more. And I saw this too in this card. I just didn't mention it before. About spiritual ego. When we tend to go super galactic, we can actually add more value to our spiritual ego. Because when we go galactic, we feel the power from above. Then we think that if we go up there, we could somehow bring that power from above and somehow live in that power above in our human experience. No, we're meant to be able to flow between both. And there's going to be resistance here in the 3D paradigm, because there's no resistance up there in the galactics, right? That's why you're so focused on the galactic right now, because there's no resistance up there. That's why you have this in the center here, the Tower moment and the Hangman. And they're both in reverse, because they're what you're experiencing right now. Remember, I said you're focused on the galactic? Look at that. You think that everybody else should be focused on galactic too, because you are. But you're bound. Why are you bound by this perspective? Because you're more than just a galactic being. You're here for the human experience, and you gotta learn how to surrender that galactic perspective so you can have the human experience here, because it's blocking you from getting what you're here for. You're trying to gain clarity. And this Tower moment is gonna come down this perspective that you have to go super galactic to transcend your human experience. You're not here to transcend your human experience. That's what the lies that you're bound by right now. The false perception that you are so galactic that you're not here for a human experience. You're bound by your own lies and deception. You know what this is in reverse, and those swords appear to be upright, but this is your perception. Think that since you're so galactic and that you're a queen, that you could just transcend everything that's not meant to serve you here. But those things that are not meant to serve you here are experiences, so that you can actually really appreciate who you really are. But you're trying to transcend all those experiences that even counter your perspective of who you are, because you're not getting it. You're focused on it too much. You're thinking that when you do the inner work, it's not manifesting the things that you really want. Because you feel from your spiritual ego, you're far superior than all these other things that you are experiencing here on earth. In fact, all the human experiences that you're having here is full of lack. Full of lack. And yet, then you focus on the lack that you have here. Look at him. He's super focused on the lack. But when you go inwards, what you're actually supposed to be doing is connecting to your inner child. Remember, that tower moment in that wall. The walls are your ego. And the tower moment is keeping you from connecting to your third eye. That's what's in the tower moment. The only way they can connect to your third eye is showing up in, mind you, if you focus on like third eye there on the tower. If you're really wanting to open up your third eye to gain clarity on what you're here for, you gotta surrender your spiritual ego. It's your spiritual ego that's keeping you from being connected to your third eye. That's a different perspective that you need. You need to surrender and put to death your spiritual ego. That's what the sickle is there. Put to death your spiritual ego. That's what you need to do, Cancer. And if you don't know how to surrender your spiritual ego, you can get additional coaching from me too. That will help you. Because I'm not affected by your ego, the thing that's keeping you bound right now. Because the only thing that's keeping you bound is your own ego, your own self-deception. Self-deception is projections of from your ego. It's also the thing that's keeping you from connecting to your inner child so you can gain that guidance that you need. Horses are highly intuitive. They're also full of strength. They also know how to surrender to you. They're not self-serving. They're a very gentle creature. Oh, Cancer, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.